Russell Wilson has now responded to the words of Pete Carroll a couple of days ago regarding along the lines of the Russell didn't say Russell's name, but just was complimenting Geno Smith for wearing the wristband, how that expedites some things and cleans up the play calling process, and that there have been some pushback, some resistance in the past. Here's what Russell Wilson had to say today when asked about those comments.
You don't like come to find out you don't like the play sheet on the wristband?
Come to find out, what do you mean?
Well, there's, the Pete Carroll said something about putting play calls on the wristband.
I don't know exactly what he said, but I think, won a lot of games there without one on the wrist. And I didn't know winning or losing mattered if you wore a wristband or not. But I think that do whatever it takes to make sure that we're rolling and moving and everything else. A few times I've definitely won wristband depending on the game plan and what we have called and all that stuff. But yeah.
Fantastic.
He's smiling.
Oh my,
but you can see underneath.
Oh man.
I don't know if he really hadn't seen the comments because he kind of looks over at Patrick Smythe or whoever the PR guy was who was there. What are they talking about?
What was said?
But that is. Listen,
the amount of shade that Pete's been throwing at Russ though in the last few weeks has been,
it is entertaining, and who would have thought?
Great for us.
Every narrative about the Russell Wilson Seahawks divorce was geared around they didn't do enough.
Right.
Pete's got to go. They wasted some years with him. Now he's moving on. He's going to go win in Denver. And I think that there's a part of Pete Carroll that's just kind of like, I'm going to take a victory lap right now. Yeah. Even though we're halfway through the season, right? And Russell Wilson
could turn it around.
He's not been healthy. Yeah. He's not been fully, in rhythm in the system. They're getting better. You've seen good stretches of Russ. I know that it's easy to reduce it to, the social media videos and the high knees and the Broncos country let's ride and all those things. You have seen flashes. All right, the first half against the Raiders, he played really well. And then didn't feel great in the second half, didn't play well. They've played decently in the first halves of games. They've got to play complete games. He is healthier right now than he has been at any point this season. And so we'll find out. But for the moment, you've got Geno Smith actually running Shane Waldron's offense, which is not what they did last year. It was a lot of the Russ stuff that they had to incorporate. And, for Pete to look at this and to know, and him and Russ talked a lot. They talked a lot through the offseason about what's going to happen and where Russ wanted to go and all those things. It was this very kind of odd, uncomfortable breakup. But in the end, you have his backup from last year, Geno Smith now, who is actually running what they're supposed to, playing at a really high level. And the Seahawks have gotten back to what made them so great early in Pete's tenure. They're not great on defense right now. I mean, that's the big difference. They have to get used to the offense picking up a lot of the slack.
Yeah, they're playing shootouts.
Yeah, exactly, which is not how it often was with Russell. In the Russell Wilson years, a lot of it was, all right, let's get to the fourth quarter. It's 16-13. Okay, now Russ, can you do it? Right. Can you go and cut it loose? But that was all part of learning to play with a young quarterback and not having to turn the ball over. And as Russ got older, he wanted to open things up. He's a guy who's very conscious of his legacy, of his public image. He knows that a lot of people don't give him credit for the Super Bowl win in 2013 because, that was the Legion of Boom. It was the defense. And then the second one, it was, why didn't you give the ball to Marshawn? Why did you have to throw it down at the goal line? And these, the crazy theories of, that was to make Russ the hero. No, they threw the ball on the goal line because if they ran it on second down after Marshawn had gotten stuffed on first, you've only got one timeout, and now you have to use it, and you're only getting one more play, potentially, if you run the ball 3 times. So you had to throw the ball at some point in that sequence. Anyway, that's a side story here. But Russ never had gotten an MVP vote. Never felt like he got the proper respect. He wanted to go and show, I can win. I can win big someplace else, and I can do it with me. All the let Russ cook stuff, that was real. And Russ was frustrated when he had the turnovers in 2021, or 2020 rather, and Pete started to scale things back a little bit and get back to the other style of football because Pete said it was not sustainable. Again, we're halfway through the season. A lot can change. But I totally get Pete feeling like, you know what? I took so many arrows for this guy, and I heard all of it, and I couldn't say things, and I tried to make it work. He wanted out. And that was one of the first things the Seahawks said. They put out a statement after the trade, making clear Russ wanted to change. This is not on us. And Pete's letting people know. Just a little bit here and there.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.